and one that stood out most is An Ignorant Nation. It really seemed like a very, very compelling story. This ain't gonna come out right. Bikun ta purmatlu. G'day guys, I'm yours truly, the original Spikey D, and welcome to yet another edition of a Trini Reaction 2. As you know, this is the place where we feature the best in foreign language, song, dance, and film out of India, especially southern India, 90% of the times. Well, today you're stuck with me as we are flying solo yet again, but we are staying connected. Well, a new trailer dropped, and I believe this is a really anticipated film. To the trailer that we're going to be reacting to, the name of it is Rocketry, the Nambi Effect. Now this is written and directed by Madhavan, and it also has guest appearance and cameos by SRK in the Hindi and English versions, because this film was shot in 3 languages. It was shot in Tamil, English, and Hindi, but there are also a Telugu, a Malayalam, and Kannada version. So I'm guessing in those versions it might be dubbed, but the trailer that I will be looking at is the English version, because the reason for it is that I cannot understand the other languages. There are no captions in that or subtitles, so hence the reason I'm using the English version of this trailer for this film. I hope you all don't mind and that you will still stick around for the entire journey.
I hope all this grand preparation is worth the outcome.
If you think this is such a futile exercise, why are you even here?
SRK.
I'm here because what happened to me should never happen to anybody else in this country. Sir, it's such an honor to meet you.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you too, Nambi.
You know what this guy first said when he landed on the moon?
One small step for man, one giant leap.
No.
What he actually said was, "Holy shit, how the hell do I get back?"
We need to use these rockets to launch satellites commercially.
What they're asking for is impossible.
In the years to come, every nation will be vying for this trillion-dollar market.
This is NASA, Mr. Nambi. The most coveted playground for any scientist worth his salt. I trust you understand what an honor this is.
They're trying to poach my best man again.
Start training your replacements from tomorrow.
Sir, I can't do that. I don't have the time. If you don't like the way I'm working, then I'm happy to resign right away.
India ke pulla.
Getting a NASA fellowship in 3 months is pretty big by itself. You must be the real deal, Nambi.
Sir, everybody thinks the engine failed because of me, but the truth of the matter is I failed because of you. Give us the hydraulic plant and all the equipment.
What you're asking for is £400 million worth of equipment.
I know as a nation we can't afford to pay you a dime, but we'll forever be indebted to you. Can you promise that the engines will be delivered on time?
I cannot promise that we will even be alive 2 hours later. Could humanity have been better served if you worked at NASA? There should be a photograph of you in the Oxford Dictionary, right next to the definition of the word patriotism.
Wow, that's a
Cannot betray this
strong
country.
statement.
Tell me what needs to be done to get you out of here, to right this wrong.
This country may have given up on the likes of me, but I cannot and will not give up on them. I'm not here to get a character certification from you guys, nor am I here to win a popularity contest. We are here on a mission.
Stop the engine! Stop! There's no time!
It's time for you to take us to the stars.
What do you take me for? I'm a rocket scientist.
Wow.
How many people like me? How many, Mr. Khan? Fools who've been victims of their own patriotism. I will fight.
Wow. I didn't expect that last few lines to it. Wow. This seems like a very compelling story, and it is one that is based on actual events. Before I go any further, I just want to read the overview so I can have a better understanding of what I just heard in this trailer. seems fascinating so far, but let's just read it just for me to get a better understanding, if you don't mind. So it says in the overview, Rocketry, the Nambi Effect is an upcoming Indian biographical drama film based on the life of Nambi Narayana, a former scientist and aerospace engineer of the Indian Space Research Organization who was accused of espionage. My God. Wow. That's all I can say, but there are some strong statements that are made in this trailer, and one that stood out most is an ignorant nation. It really seemed like a very, very compelling story. It seems well written. The tone of it seemed one of very seriousness. Even though that it was in English, I hope you all didn't mind that it was that is the trailer I looked at. As I already said, I can't understand the other languages, and I wouldn't have been able to follow. But the acting seemed really great. It's nice to see SRK in a cameo. I believe it's just a cameo, and the English actors didn't seem too bad. Usually these white actors in Indian films are so horrible that it make you cringe, especially when they say their lines, but it didn't seem or sound that bad in this. So I guess that's something we can work with for those of you who would watch the English version, but I would definitely watch the Tamil version once there is subtitles to it and that it is available to us. But in terms of the entire trailer, it seemed like a very solid trailer. The trailer was solid, and what do I mean by that? It had everything. It had intrigue, it had great cinematography, it had drama, it had everything that you need. The score was amazing, the background songs was great, it looked really intense. It looked like a very powerful story and one that should be told, and that delivery by Madhavan was absolutely great in his lines, especially that last line. That was so emotional, to know that a nation, your own nation, accuses you of espionage, ill treats you after you probably would have done everything to put them on the map, to ensure that their space program can be able to compete with other great nations, and to be able to be competitive and to be what you would say relevant in these modern times. And he's working his ass off, and now he's being accused of betraying his country and being humiliated. His character is being dragged down, his name is being dragged through the mud, he's going through all these tortures and all that. And for what? For just being a patriot, for just being someone who wants to serve his nation. At least that's how it come across in the film. It seemed like a really powerful, engaging, moving film, and something that is definitely worth a watch. There's a lot of enthusiasm behind this film, from my understanding. There's a lot of people who wants it to do well, and I really hope that it does. Madhavan is a great actor. I saw him in one film, Vikram Vedha, where he played this cop, and his performance was exceptional. He's really a fantastic actor, and to see him taking on the role of writing, directing and producing, and also starring in a film is absolutely a great achievement by him. This looked fantastic, guys. Really solid entertainment that is coming out from South India. It is amazing that the type of content that you all are constantly putting out there and is competing with what we thought was the best out of India, which was Hindi cinema. I still enjoy Hindi cinema, although I haven't looked at any film from that industry in a while, to be honest. But this looked great, looked fantastic. It's definitely worth a watch, and I really hope that the film does well, and hopefully we'll get it here in the Caribbean. If there is a Hindi version, most likely we may get the Hindi version here in Trinidad, because usually distributors would bring Hindi films, and if there is a Hindi version, yeah, there is the possibility that this can come to the theaters. So guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you like, you share and you subscribe, and that you keep coming back for more. Stay safe, remain in good health. I see you all in our next video with the ladies. Do take care and peace out.